Hello, my name is Nicholas Stram, and this is our presentation. Our presentation is going to entail electronic monitoring in the workplace. Here you see is the table of contents that we will be going through today. Introduction is what is electronic monitoring, use of electronic monitoring in the workplace, evolution of electronic monitoring, significance of it, and the reference page of all of the research that we've conducted. Introduction. Electronic monitoring is in the workplace. What is it? The history. Why is it used? And the significance. What is it? It is a support system which is behind the scenes of watching employees while they work. It is able to tell hiring of the honest and compatible employees. So when the employers watch through using the monitors, they're able to tell who's going to be a good employee and who isn't going to be, and it needs to be let go. It complies with government regulations, and monitoring company also used from shaming and vulgarity. Security net of modern workforce as well. Comfort Keepers. This is a brand that we did. It is a company which is collecting different types of data entry. So we figured it'd be good to do it on this because it shows the legalities of collecting information. So when you give your employees substantial information that you need to use to collect data for different people, it's going to be very private information. And you don't want to just give it to anybody so it's spread throughout or people start stealing identities. You're going to want to know if these people are honest that you're hiring, so you have to share the personal information for the law. It's also protection to people's private information as well. View of electronic monitoring. There's many different views of electronic monitoring. There was an article on John Werkert's article of explaining different types of viewing, like areas where you'd view it as. Some is from a security station, or some even use it on their different phones, iPhones and Androids. And generally the employer is the one that has access to this, or if they have an hired individual do it. Majority of the people believe electronic monitoring is necessary. I believe it's necessary. I really think we need to use it so that we're able to protect not only the information that the workplace is using, but the other privacy information for the employees as well. It's important to keep them protected too, just in case a robbery were to happen. Changes in growth in electronic monitoring as well. Evolution of monitoring. Influence of technology. Increase in severity and intensity. And it also affects employee productivity and stress. As you can see from the evolution of work, it started from the past and the future. It's mainly become fixed working hours, 9 to 5 from the past, to flexible working hours for everyone, whether it be part-time or morning hours to go to night school and different stuff like that. As you can see different types of ladder. There's a corporate ladder where each person in the past would be in line to get the job. Now you can create your own separate ladder to get your own type of job. The significance of monitoring. Who is working or not? This is very important. It's very important to know if you have an employee that's actually working his tail off or not. You want to know if someone's not texting on their phone and not doing what they're supposed to be doing and breaking the rules of the company. It's also safety for employees. If there's a robbery to take place, or even a chance that important documents that were to get out, classified documents, you're going to want to know which employee did or did not do it. So this actually clears your name if they see that you did not run off with a flash drive with someone's very extreme information. Theft in the company. This is, like I said before, this is very important. You don't want them stealing your computers and your fax machines and people's information to be sold on some sort of black market. It's also used for violation of rules and policies. You're going to want to know if they're breaking the rules or if they're actually following the code of conduct. You don't want people sitting there not doing their job, breaking the rules, and not conducting their job to the very highest level to make the company work. It also proves promotion within the company. And what I mean by promotion within the company is it's going to show you which people's actually working their tail off or not. You want to know who's working hard. You want to know what person that's going to be able to handle the types of duties and tasks that's given to them. This is what's going to prove to you and show to you in the future of who's actually going to be here and who's actually not going to be here for a long-term type of deal. Here's our references page. As you can see, they're in alphabetical order, and it's been documented from different types of web sources, from Corsetto and Pedaleski, which is a public personal management. This is a Baker type reference that we needed to do. Another Baker reference, Green Law, the impact of federal legislation to limit electronic monitoring, because you don't want to have too much electronic monitoring in different places, like such as bathrooms and stuff. It's against people's rights. Heathfield, this is my personal reference here. It shows the pros and cons of employee surveillance. Phipps, Electronic Monitoring in the Workplace, Monthly Labor Review, retrieved from another Baker resource. Weckert, John Weckert, Electronic Monitoring in the Workplace, Controversies and Solutions, from IGI Global, Hershey, Pennsylvania. Haiku Deck, Monitoring in the Workplace, also another Google source. So that's the end of the show. So next time you think about ECM, which is electronic monitoring, you're going to want to know why it's used. Why is it used? It's used for employees to be able to work freely. If you were working at a place, you want to know you want protection. So if something were to happen, you're going to want to know that you didn't do it, and you'll be able to clear your name, and people believe you. You're going to want to know that obviously someone's got to know that you're working hard. This proves that you're working hard. They're going to see it. This is going to give you a promotion. And if something were to happen bad, such as a rampage or a catastrophic event, or even a burglary or robbery, you're going to want to know, who did it. You don't want justice, especially if you were to come out as a casualty. And this is what's important about it. This is why I think it's important to do. It's important to have it because it's like a safety net. I want to thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoyed the show.